And welcome back to the Don't Make This Weird podcast, everybody. Glad to be here. Happy Thursday, guys. Hanging out with Tony in the studio. It is just us.
We are going
just the two of us.
We can make it if we try, yes?
We can podcast if we try. I mean, it's been 4 years, and we're still doing our thing.
Yeah, what the hell is up with that?
Yeah.
4 years?
Yeah, it blows the fucking out of me, man. The mind. We've been in a big boner.
We've been in a big boner for 4 years.
Big pickle. I think that's what they're talking about.
This is boner.
What is? Welcome, everybody. Glad that you're joining us here. I always look forward to Thursdays, with or without a guest, with or without.
Yes.
When it's just us, don't matter. Don't matter.
You're live.
We do our thing.
We do our thing.
Are you on Twitch?
Yes, I'm trying to navigate Twitch here because Twitch is making me twitch.
Twitch is making you twitch,
yes.
And I am trying to get everybody on YouTube.
All right, we're sounding good on Twitch.
Oh. Well, I got nothing over here on YouTube.
Well, that's all right, because Louder says, Sup, Wonder Twins!
Whoa! Hello, how's it going?
What can I say, but you're welcome!
Yeah, you're welcome. Welcome.
That's right.
You're welcome to join us.
Yes.
Anytime.
We actually
on any of our podcasts.
We had quite an interesting pre-show conversation.
We did. I feel like we used it all up before the show.
Hell no.
I'm just kidding.
We're just a couple of floozies. There's never no such thing as using
You're a floozy.
You are floozies.
You said that to me. I'm like, no, I'm actually not a floozy.
No, you're a crafting herpes whore.
No.
Yes.
All right, John. Growing up when somebody picks on you about your hair, like pulls it all the times because you got a crush on that person. What? Stop picking on my hair, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna come down there and get you. Get ya.
She's gonna poke you in the kaneki.
John says, I'm digging the Laura Ingalls hairdo.
Hey.
Oh, thank you.
That's right.
Kenna says, hi. John says, it's great, but Tony didn't shave, so I'm not sure how it's looking.
I'm going for the crackhead homeless look.
John hates our hairs.
I know, right?
Oh, whatever. I'm doing what we do. So, yeah. Here, go ahead and flip over to you for a minute.
Okay.
Speaking of. Yeah.
Heather, spitters never win. It's okay.
Spitters or quitters.
So how has your week been other than pulling stuff out of your mouth?
Yeah, I'm glad it was just my fake hair.
Guys, get the Lawnmower 3.0 for that reason.
Lawnmower 3.0. Kenna says, I love both of your hair. Thanks, Kenna.
Why, thank you.
She's my favorite cheerleader.
I grew it myself.
I didn't. It's probably, I don't know. Somebody probably got 25 cents an hour to make this. Whatever.
Heather has her own sweatshop.
I mean,
do my hair.
Yeah, I do have my own, and it's for me in my closet where I work on stuff to sell.
You are floozy.
Anyway, so I am not a floozy. How many times do I have to tell you I'm not a floozy?
How is your week, Heather?
Oh, how is my week?
Yes, how is your week?
My week has been pretty good, actually. I mean, I don't really have a whole bunch to talk about other than working and, getting busy with that kind of stuff, which this Saturday, I'm going to have to be at work while everybody else is helping me out at my booth this weekend.
Yeah, what kind of shit is that?
So, yeah, I got mandated for the weekend, and I got mandated for next weekend, so I will only be at the last farmer's market.
Lame.
So you guys have to stop in and say hi to Tony and Dawn, and Adam will be up there, and I think Jen is coming to hang out too.
Sweet.
So come say hi to them. I won't be there, but I will have new stuff like I always do.
I've been voluntold.
You've been voluntold. So yeah, other than that, I've just been feeling this big push to start working on music and stuff again and different things, but it's like what time? You
gotta make that time though.
I'm not trying to be negative about it, but I'm like, okay, we're getting ready for the busy season at Bronner's and everything, and I'm trying to still balance that out to be able to enjoy you know, the time that I do have off and the couple months that I work for my season, and then I'll be done there. But it's just been relaxing and doing everything else in between, staying creative and just living. It's pretty much what my week's been like. I have no complaints. Nothing. So
No regrets.
no, not at all. Oh, but I do have to look over. Oh gosh. Kenna says I like pulling Tony's beard and him sounding like a goat. John says I can hear him protesting with Christopher Walken's every time he pulls his goatee. And Kenna says I'm gonna try. But yeah, so other than that, that's pretty much what I had my show on Sunday for Survivor Girl, and you took some pictures for me.
Those turned out fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
Because I walk in, you're like, yeah, you kind of got the ZZ Ward, kind of look going
Yeah,
for
you were
ya.
killing it. It was pretty
I
freaking
felt
awesome.
it. Like that was one thing, and I actually was talking with Jen one day. And she's probably listening, and I'm talking about it, but it's not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. And she said, one of the things I like about you is you just do whatever. I said, yeah, I could totally come over wearing sweatpants one day and just kind of downplaying it, or I could come over dressed like this or some kind of different hair. I just have fun with it. I used to worry so much about what people thought about how I looked and everything. And this is for me. This isn't for anybody else.
Right.
So I've been having fun doing that kind of stuff and did the podcast, talked about some pretty tough subjects and things and whatnot. But other than that, that's pretty much what I've been up to, is just working and moving through it. So how has your week been after you're done blowing your schnozzle? How's your week been?
My week has been incredibly productive and busy, and I have another sneeze.
Oh, okay. Just one.
But nope. Here we go. That's how it works.
16 later.
Let's make it. Yeah. But no.
There's another one. I'm trying to hold that in.
No, don't mind me. I'm just trying to give a ghost a blowjob.
Sounds like a real boner. While you're having your sneeze fit, I'm going to go back and check out a couple of things on YouTube over here. It is still only telling me that I have one person listening on YouTube, which just freaking blows my mind because obviously they're talking back and forth.
Yes.
Kenna says, I'm going to try. John says, Kenna, you are probably one of the only people that could get away with pulling his beard. I get away with everything. I'm Pocket Kenna, laughing my ass off. And John says he's kind of short. So if I tried that, he's at the right height to sucker punch me. And Kenna said, watermelon. You guys are funny. I know you guys have been jumping on and having a good time on Chill Stream with Tony.
Oh my God. Chill Stream's been a blast.
Yeah, I haven't actually jumped back on because every time I go to, Wizard wants me to update all my stuff.
And yeah, that
So-
sucks.
So
Wizards
that's
fix
pretty
your
much.
shit.
So that's pretty much it as to why I haven't really joined you guys on there.
Oh,
So you think you're good now?
I don't know.
Maybe. I wish I had some more exciting stuff to really tell you guys, but I've just been kind of chilling, working on myself. Good.
Well, and that's what I'm trying to function because allergies suck ass. But no, that's been one of the amazing processes of obviously doing a lot of cross-platform promoting with all of the podcasts that we were doing, and on also doing stuff locally to help promote businesses and get people together. Because one of the really interesting things that I've been studying now is the geodesic dome greenhouses, which has been pretty cool. So talking with Lauren from the farmers market to see if we can possibly get together with a community movement to build a geodesic dome greenhouse
oh yeah.
for the farmers market. So that's obviously in the works and whatnot.
Oh, that's cool.
But hopefully the community can get behind it. So if you are here in the community, go bang on City Hall and tell them we want a local greenhouse so we can grow stuff year round.
That'd
And
be
that was
awesome.
one of the many things that I did this week. Obviously still trying to do production. And I have to give Josh a shout out. Josh, buddy, if you're listening, holy cow. He just dropped a new episode for Initiative Impossible. with all of his amazing edits. And man,
They're
Josh,
so fun.
I don't know how you do it and make it look effortlessly because it's amazing. I know how much work goes into editing that stuff, and it is such a pain in the ass.
Plus, he's got like everything else in between going on too. You know, it's like it's much appreciative. I know that we constantly are doting on him and everything, but seriously, it's a job that neither one of us are like don't want to do this.
Well, and that's the thing
know.
is with us doing this stuff, regardless of whether we want to do it or not, we have to do it in order to get episodes up. So Josh has been spearheading almost single-handedly doing all these edits and stuff with Initiative Impossible. So shout out to Josh, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. It's looking great. He was telling me before the show that he had some pretty cool edits and stuff and figured out some new shortcuts, which is great.
Oh, good. Good deal.
So anybody that has done this stuff, go look up half of the shit we do when it comes to edits and fixing stuff, especially if the audio and the video is out of sync. That's obnoxious.
Yeah, that is a lot of work to have to do all that stuff. I have not done any of that, but watching you guys do the edits and the different things, and now Josh is kind of like spearheading all of that. It's been really cool to see all the different stuff. I know we continue to talk about it, but it's exciting. It's a lot of fun to be a part of that show, to be able to do that stuff. I'm just like, you guys are blowing me away by all of the artwork and different things that they're doing, the edits that they're doing, just everything. I'm just like, I'll just try to be better at my character. I don't know what else to say there.
I mean, we are definitely truly blessed in the arenas of creativity and people and just having that creative spark and creating amazing content. Like, it's so much fun. And well, like we were talking before the show, part of the process is we've literally doubled our shows since last year.
Yeah, we have actually.
And it's quite freaking crazy. And I'm going, do you realize that? And you're like, holy shit, we have.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of just blows my mind because when we started the process, it was just to have this conversation and to continue to do that.
Right.
And then it just kind of went like wildfire, just asking people, hey, you want to join us on the show?
Right.
You want to do you want to play some music? You want to do whatever? And that just kind of took off. And then, during this time of year, it's usually a little bit slower. We don't have as many guests or whatnot. But when we do, we're thankful to be able to do that. You know, every Thursday, unless we have something major going on that we're not able to do the show, we're here.
Right.
And it's been a lot of fun. I don't know how some of these people like post something new every day and with edits and everything else on top of it. Like,
it's insanity.
Not unless that was the whole way. I mean, obviously they're probably getting paid to do all of that.
Right.
But wow, that's a lot of stuff. Got a couple things over here on YouTube too. My dad's joining in and says, hello, you two. Let's get the party started.
Woo!
All right. Kind of says yes to the greenhouse. So yeah.
And El Jefe
Hey, over on the
says, I
Twitch.
thought the farmer's market was supposed to have solar panels.
I don't know.
That's the first time I've heard of that. So
Yeah.
I would check
absolutely.
into that, definitely.
I don't know. I haven't been up on top to find out if they are up there or not.
I'm scared of heights. It's not happening.
Me too. God, baby, only 5'1" for a reason. I am okay with that. I'm all right
Right.
with being short. We're good with that.
So yeah, most of my week has just been held up with networking and doing all this other stuff. Plus, obviously, still trying to go through and do some edits here and make
Right.
things better. I obviously posted to the group and showed some of the behind the scenes production stuff of making the frames look better and the scenes look better.
Yeah.
Because Rude and Josh and Brian, which I cannot dote on these guys
Good
enough.
Lord.
The creative geniuses that these guys are. It's so much freaking fun.
It's fun to watch them do all the different stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like they'll add, it's not like they're going, okay, who's doing better with this or whatever, but they're constantly all adding something different and
Right.
showing it's like, thanks guys. I'm just like, I don't know what else to contribute here.
El Jefe says, how is the idea of playing old classic video games on air?
Yeah, we were talking about that. We talked about that on last podcast, actually.
Yeah.
And we are working on that because we do want to do that.
Yeah, it's finding a game console and a part of the studio that we can go through and display it and use as a dual monitor, dual screen thing to where we can flip things around, which I'm probably thinking we're going to have to figure out another console.
Well, I got I have all kinds of different consoles.
Well,
actually,
no, I mean like
I
a work frame, work computer.
I gotcha.
To figure that out.
Yeah,
so we
I gotcha.
Can do that
yeah,
stuff, so.
actually, Adam has a bunch of different ones, and then I have like this little tiny one that looks like Malibu. It's like a Nintendo, or whatever. But we have a ton of different games and stuff too, so that'd be a lot of fun. Oh boy.
Josh is inboxing me with some more stuff.
Oh boy. Okay, so he's still like working on stuff. Usually he jumps on here too.
Oh, he's
But yeah.
Josh is killing
Heck yeah.
it. Like it's well, and that's the thing is to get through the weeks. I mean, obviously we have our day jobs and we do the stuff that we do. But I mean, it's a full on production, and I encourage anyone.
Yeah.
I encourage anyone to come do a show themselves. I mean, I was just talking with another friend of ours, Buns and Roses.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And of course, you know, they've got a bunch of personal stuff going on with their family.
Right.
But as soon as that's, you know, resolved and gone through its season, they want to come join the Strange Friends Media
Yeah.
family,
Oh, really?
so-
They want to jump on and do their own podcast. That would be cool. Very, very cool people. I like them a lot. They have a lot of really, not to be all new age and everything, but a lot of really good energy. Like, you know, that's important. That is important to feel
Absolutely,
that
absolutely.
shit out. I don't even care anymore. Like, I used to tease my mom about this shit. Now I'm her. I'm just like, if your energy sucks, you don't come near me.
Peace, man.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's just like, you're yucky. Get away from me.
Well, and you know, Angel, who's just, you know, just absolutely so cute, so shy,
She is.
and she's as big as a house, but
Yeah.
still just like absolutely
She's doing
graceful and
like,
elegant. It's amazing.
Do any time.
Yeah, and then you've got Greta Van Fleet. I mean Mitchell.
Yeah. Oh my
Which
gosh.
was great because when he came by the booth to say hi, check
Yeah.
out what we had, I'm like, so Heather and I have a bet. Are you moonlighting as Greta Van Fleet? And
Yeah.
he cracked up laughing, and
Oh
he's
my
like,
God.
yes.
How many times has he heard that? I imagine a lot.
He's heard it a ton of times.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. That is great. John says, I have the Nintendo Wii loaded with original NES games and Atari games. If you're interested in it, let me know and I'll send it because I don't use it anymore.
Yes.
That's cool.
Send it.
Send
Period.
it. Send it.
Hit me up after the show and I'll shoot you my
Yeah.
address.
Very cool. Thanks, John. We appreciate that. But yeah, it's something that we've been talking about doing.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of came up on last week's show. We had Colin join us.
Oh my God, that
And
was
we
so
got
much
to
fun.
catch up with him and, you know, talk about, you know, some of the other stuff that we used to do.
Yeah.
And kind of just shoot the shit, man.
Well, and that's the most funnest part about working with creative people, because so many of these ideas just kind of snowball into the next idea, and it's like, I'm gonna do ice cream. No, wait a minute, I'm gonna do an ice cream truck. No, wait a minute, I'm gonna
Take
drive
it to the moon.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive a space truck ice cream thing to the moon.
Yep. Space ice cream, bitches. Like they haven't heard that before.
No, not at all.
But really, though, I mean, it's interesting, though, as the process goes along when we are on the show and we're talking about these kinds of things, you know, and sometimes some of the stuff just gets left on the cutting room floor and we're just like, oh, shit. Yeah, we did say that, didn't we?
Yeah,
We're going to blame it on the intern. That bastard.
Well, and I mean, there's been several times where we've sat down and went, fuck, how did we get all of this shit accomplished in 1 year?
Yeah.
Let alone in 1 week. I mean, you do 2 shows a week. I do 3 shows a week because apparently I'm an insane person and I'm okay with that. But we've already been talking about adding out another show with what we're trying to cram into 1 week
Right.
with other friends of other channels, of other friends of other.
Breaking so many walls.
Yeah, so many fourth walls.
But you know, you can't help it, though. Once you start doing stuff like this, you're just like, what else can we do?
Right.
What else do you guys want to see? Wait, no, that's too much. But you know,
You're in a boner right now.
yeah, we're in a big boner right now. Like growing up, so many times I was in the boners. What was that on?
You be Halloween.
Hubie Halloween. Yeah, I don't think he knows what boner means. Yeah, so.
Oh, see, now that's from old. We've been talking about that for like 2 years. El
Uh-oh.
Jefe says Jeremy Gibbs is talking about a cooking show.
Yeah, we've been talking about
Yes.
that too.
We've been talking about that for years.
Cooking with Heather. Do you not know?
God, that shit's hilarious.
Now it's got to be different though. Like that's another thing that's been part of my week, my couple weeks, I guess, is switching out and having to be serious on certain things for my diet because of allergies.
Oh
Just
God.
more and more. I'm
Well-
just like, seriously.
And you and Jen were talking about that a lot of going, I can't have this, I can't have that. and
Yeah.
But once you break through and find those, I don't want to say substitutions, but alternatives.
Alternatives, yeah. You really have to.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, and you know, it's of the legendary status now because everybody keeps asking, like, what is breakfast pizza?
Oh, geez.
Your breakfast pizza that has no gluten,
Nope.
no sugar, no and you think it's gonna taste like flat cardboard.
Oh, you would think so.
But oh my God, this is the best, hands down, breakfast pizza I have ever fucking had.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, the thing is, I love to cook. I love making food.
We both love to cook.
And I know we both do, actually. That's the truth. You know, it's just, I was talking with my dad about this too. You know, I shout out to him because I learned some of my stuff from my father. But now, now it's, you know, I can't help it. I have to figure out alternatives. I can't eat certain things. Like dairy makes me feel like I have hay fever. It sucks. Sucks.
Yes, I'm dying starting the show trying to sneeze.
you know, but that's what dairy
No,
does
I don't
to me.
know anything
Because
about
other
that.
people are like, well, dairy make you shit your pants. No, actually it doesn't. It makes me like have an allergy attack. I'm like, no, I'm not running for the bathroom if I eat ice cream. I'm like, I got a headache and my nose feels this big.
No, you're Mark safe from the turd that tried to kill you.
Something like that, man. I'm telling you. It's crazy. But I'm not sitting here crying about having allergies. I'm trying to figure out how to navigate it. Because honestly, if you stop and you think about it, having a gluten allergy is kind of sucky. But in the same sense, I'm staying away from things that I probably shouldn't be having anyway to get my body and health in order anyhow.
Well, and I was just going to make that transition to that is since we both have been seeing Dr. Katie, the conversations for me with her is finding healthy alternatives that are way better for you anyways.
Yeah.
And I mean, good Lord, I've been doing nothing but fresh produce diet for the past couple of weeks because I just felt like absolute hammered shit.
Yep.
And it's funny because I'll smash a whole entire bag of sugar snap peas or snow peas or something like that. And be like, all right, too much. It's so good. And like 3 hours later, I'm hungry again, but not famished. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, yeah, because when you start switching out what kind of things that you're eating and your body's actually thankful for the stuff that you're eating, you know, a lot of the stuff that is processed, and I'm not trying to jab at anybody, but a lot of the stuff that is processed is like basically the equivalent of getting the shittiest gas that you possibly could and the worst oil that you possibly could for your vehicle.
And trying to run a race car.
Right. You know, so again, we get on this topic a lot because it is part of our life.
Right.
It's some of the stuff that we actually do face. And now that I'm being even more serious about my allergies, because I've known about having the milk allergy for a long time.
Yeah.
But until I actually cut out dairy completely, I didn't understand what else it was doing to me. Because everybody always asks that. Well, are you lactose intolerant? Is it making you go to the bathroom? Is your stomach killing you? No. I never had those issues. But once I finally got rid of it completely out of my diet and I had one slip up and I had dairy, it felt like I was going to die. And it was for 2 days.
Yeah.
A massive like migraine and my nose swelled up, everything. It was stupid.
El Jefe says, never trust a skinny chef.
Right? Agreed.
Fat kid approved. But see, that's the thing though, is that I think that's a lot of that delusion or misconception, if you will.
Yeah.
That in order to be a great chef or a great cook,
Right.
You have to be ridiculously overweight because you're always eating. But that's the thing is you don't if you
Right.
eat healthy
If you're doing the
food.
right stuff, right.
Exactly.
And that's the fun part of it is actually being able to
Oh, God, yeah.
use the fresh stuff and show people that, hey, you can make some pretty bomb ass food by using good and fresh ingredients.
I'm sad all the day that most of my garden is harvested.
Wow, wow, wow. It is
Because
sad, man.
I could literally go get fresh peppers. I can go get fresh tomatoes. I can
Right.
go get fresh zucchini, fresh beans.
Right.
Like I'm dying and I'm going, why?
Why is
Michigan,
it-
why do you have two
Why
seasons
is it
of
like this?
freaking winter and construction?
Yeah.
This sucks.
So true. So true. Got a couple more things over here
What
on
you got?
YouTube. I'm going to switch over here really quick here. Kenna says, I can't wait to start my own podcast.
Kinda
Oh,
has podcast.
all right. John says, you're not quite tall enough for your own podcast. Fine. Tony will be on it too. Shelby's joining in and says, hi, everyone. And John says, hi, Shelby Meister. And also John is saying, I remember when I was a kid, my mom made a pizza that was so bad the dog wouldn't even touch it.
Damn.
Ooh, that's horrible. And Kenneth says, a great alternative for dairy-free and gluten-free ice cream is Italian ice. Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
That shit's amazing.
Yeah. And I'm always eating and I can't gain weight, is what Kenneth says. And me and her kind of like talked a little bit about that too, because
Yeah.
being on two total different spectrums, it seems like it's still a problem. It's still an issue. I still have trouble with stuff, but trying to just be okay and to
Yeah.
figure that out and to listen to what your body needs and what you have to do. Like that's the hard part. And it's mental.
to your body talk.
Is it not though like mental though?
Well, and that's the thing is, honestly, since I've started the addition to supplements,
Mm-hmm.
but here's the issue is getting your body to absorb
Mm-hmm.
the stuff that you're putting into it. Not just the food,
Right.
not just the supplements, but like water.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're drinking water and your body isn't really absorbing it, you're just pissing it out.
Right.
Like with the vitamins and the nutrients and the supplements along with the food. It's like, yeah, this is great, but it's on a freaking assembly line going boop, 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 and none of
Just,
the
like, dumping off.
well, and especially if you're not eating nutritious food, there's no nutrition to glean and absorb from it, which is one of the things I had to learn with all of the issues that I've had with my esophagus and you know acid reflux and
Yeah.
you know all of that just disgustingness. But once I realized that I could heal my esophagus
Yeah.
and actually you
Your
know
gut.
my gut because that was a huge thing
Mm-hmm.
of just lack of education and understanding how the body actually works.
Yeah. It's incredible though.
Oh, it's nuts.
I know we get down this rabbit hole often, guys. So thank you for, sticking around and listening and everything. But honestly, like when I think about all of that different thing, no matter what it is, whether it's gaining weight, losing weight, whatever,
Right.
when it comes to food, nutrition, all that kind of stuff, you do have to remember too that a lot of it is up here.
Oh God,
You
yeah.
know, a lot of it is breaking through that because there's such thing as like boredom eating, stress eating,
I
know.
eat my feelings.
You watch other people eating food. So like if you do watch TV commercials constantly, there's always somebody like eating something on there and it makes you
Right.
think you have to eat. And when we gather together, what do? What's one of the biggest things that we do when we gather
We
together?
eat and we drink.
We make a shit ton of food and everybody like I mean, Midwesterns, we do like kind of tip our plates over so it
Right.
doesn't look as bad of all the stuff that we get rid of. But really, though, that's how we celebrate. That's how we celebrate. And we're starting to get into that time of year
Right.
where that's the biggest thing that we do. We get together, we eat food, we bake a lot of fucking bad stuff and share it with each other like
It's
for
bad,
gifts.
you know.
Here you go. Here's tooth decay and diabetes. Like,
I can't
what
have
the
it because
hell?
I'm dying.
But that's part of the holiday season. That's part
Right.
of what we do. It's crazy.
El Jefe says we haven't had a killing frost. Peppers and tomatoes should still be coming.
Hey.
That would work great if someone didn't rip them out.
Uh-huh. If they were still there, is
Not
what
me.
you're.
Not me. It wasn't me.
Okay, I thought you didn't switch. I'm like, not me, not me, not me.
Somebody. Somebody.
Yeah. So I mean, it's interesting when you think about the science behind our bodies, what kind of food we need, like what's the best thing for ourselves. And I've come to find out too that more recently and into this year, I don't really go out and eat a lot. I don't go out to eat a lot.
See, and I do because a lot of the times I'm on the road and I'm doing stuff. I'm doing meet and greets or whatever it is. So I have to find healthy alternatives.
Right.
I can't just do a burger and fries and expect to not be 500 pounds at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I have to find a healthy alternative. And a lot of the times when I'm ordering my food, I'm like, look, drag it through the garden. They're like, you can't put this on that. And I'm like, throw it into a wrap. They're like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, generally the amount of bread that you consume.
Mm-hmm.
And most restaurants nowadays have a gluten-free option.
A lot more, yeah. A lot more.
If you can get a gluten-free wrap and throw all your veggies and everything into your, lunch or dinner or breakfast or whatever it is that you're doing, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have a better result other than, throwing a quarter pounder with cheese and 15 million other bad decisions down your throat because you're just going to be hungry 5 seconds later because there's zero nutrition there.
Well, let's talk about the gluten-free aspect of stuff from a standpoint of somebody that does have an allergy on it. Before I actually took my gluten allergy seriously, it would make me so freaking tired. Just exhausted.
Quick side bar. Bridget Putnam is chiming in saying, bread.
She knows. She knows what's up.
All the diabetes.
Hey, Bridget.
I have an incredible zucchini recipe for bread. So.
Oh, for gluten-free.
For gluten-free bread.
But that was the thing. Like with the gluten allergy for myself, I remember one time, like, I was just fighting this. I was like, fuck you. I do not have a gluten allergy. I will eat the pizza. I will eat everything that I want that has gluten in it. You can't tell me any different. Until one day, because I liked stopping at Subway, I got myself a sub and I was eating it on the way home because anybody that has any issues with eating and stuff, like driving instead of smoking, like food became my replacement for that with driving. So anyway, I was eating a sub on the way home and I just got so freaking tired. I had to pull over. I had to pull off to the side of the road and I fell asleep.
Yeah.
And somebody legit came and knocked on my window because they thought I was fucking dead on the side of the road. I'm like, okay, it's time to figure this out.
That's shitty.
And not too long after that, well, before that is when I first found out because my face broke out into hives, like seriously bad.
Yucky.
It was really bad. So.
Oh, she's correcting me. She says, hey, it's Putman.
Oh.
Didn't I say that? My bad.
You said
fine.
Putman.
And Thomas Darling II says, you're doing any music tonight, my friend? My son and I would like to come on and jam for a short period of so. Brother,
cool.
Hey, if y'all ain't doing anything tomorrow, I'm going to do Guitar Fridays. And I think it would be amazing for you guys to come to the studio and hang out. So, hit me up after the show and I'll get you guys my address and we can maybe make that happen live.
Brandon's joined in and says, hey, guys.
Hey, Brandon.
Got to see him finally. He joined us on Initiative Impossible. It was for
so
a little
much
one.
fun.
And while he's listening now, I'm going to apologize a little bit. Just a scotch, right?
Do it.
Because we were playing and I thought that best of 3 for some reason. I thought that we had to play 3 games all together.
You're fired.
So I couldn't help myself. Like I said, it was like going to casino and running out of money and like looking everywhere for another quarter to put into the slot or whatever.
You fiend.
So I had to play again and that cut Brandon off from actually getting a full game on Initiative Impossible. But I appreciate you helping out, with Josh and Rude. He was a boss.
Oh, God.
He was a boss.
Speaking of Rude, watching some of Josh's edits that he's done so far.
Yeah.
Of just the Magic episode that we just did. With Brandon on there.
That's fun.
God. He's just the eyes. Bloop, 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 bloop.
That's good stuff. It's so much fun.
Oh, that's freaking hilarious.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much, that's what, the healthy stuff and switching over and doing all that stuff. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear about that the whole fucking show. So anyway, What were we talking about before the show? The pregame.
Oh, the pregame, yes. You can't have a good show without a good pregame.
You can't. No.
You got to
can't.
just fire that up, take a hit off the hookah and
Right.
smoke some space juice. However that works, I think.
All of the juicy juice. You gotta have all the juicy juice.
Yes, and make sure that it's gluten free if you have a gluten allergy. I think that's how that possibly works. Maybe.
You know what I want to talk about?
No.
What fucking grinds my gears, man?
Hold on. Tom says that just might be a possibility. Got to see if the boy has to do marching band requirement. I'll holla at you tomorrow, buddy. Hell yeah.
Hey, there you go.
That's freaking awesome.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. But yeah, it's pull up in the Ford.
Yep.
It's missing the headlight on the same damn side of every other vehicle that I've driven.
So it's Forrest Whitaker.
Again. On this vehicle as well. I'm like, what is going on here?
Didn't Jen say that she was going to help you guys fix it at the last farmer's market?
Yeah, she said she's going to, and she did ask me exactly what I need, what year it was and everything. So she is going to help me, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
I work and everything else in between right now.
Speaking of that, we have the lovely Jen Turner chiming in now that says,
hello.
Hey, y'all.
Gorgeous.
I got you, Heather. Saturday morning, girl.
Yeah, all right.
So there's that.
You
got to work.
I won't be there Saturday morning. I won't be there.
Why are you so cuties?
Huh?
Why are you so cheaties?
I am not. Like, my work is like, hey, we need you to work a real job. Well, fuck that farmer's market. And I'm like, that farmer's market pays my bills. That's what it's like in
But
my
does
head,
it make
guys.
your balls vibrate?
Oh, talk about that. I'm sure you guys want to know about the balls vibrating.
No, see, I'm still waiting to see the evidence of the followers there.
Mm-hmm.
But
John,
yeah, go ahead.
John says, oh, shoot. That's what he said. Oh, shoot. Oh.
Shooty dang bang.
He says, eating catfish and fried mushrooms from Basie's Seafood, and Junior ordered a chicken sandwich from Jack in the Box. And there was no chicken in the sandwich.
Lame.
I would definitely take that back and be like,
Eat it
listen
through the
here,
window."
jack off. No chicken in my sandwich. What do you want?
Is it chicken of the sea?
Not enough gluten in my gluten. You bastards. But anyway, yeah. No, I won't be there Saturday for the farmer's market because I do have to work.
So everybody needs to show up to the farmer's market. We'll do a bunch of like photo bombs and selfies. Be like, ha ha, Heather, you missed it.
Right? I'm sure that's what's going to happen. My phone, my watch will start going off because it's connected to my phone.
Yeah. How many miles do you masturbate today?
No, I haven't any. I'm kind of lame. I don't even want myself. Wah, 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 wah.
Lame.
I know, right?
Oh, she says,
God.
oh, dang, I forgot.
That's okay.
Maybe when you come over Saturday afternoon. Oh, shit. Bobby's on now.
Oh, God.
She says, hey.
How's it going? How's it going?
Bobby.
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 Bobby's World. I'm sure she hasn't heard that a million times. But yeah.
Oh, don't you know?
It's a G-Golly madhouse, don't you know? Yeah. Hell, man.
What are you doing?
I don't know. You were talking about watching some stupid Squidward show.
It's not Squidward. It's Squid Game.
Oh, Squid Game. Sorry.
Yeah, there's only one season, so I'm watching it again just to go back to see if I missed anything.
Is it that horrible that you have to go back to watch it again?
Well, no, it's a good show. That's why I'm watching it again. And of course, the Asian shows up and he's like, hey! And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm here fucking with you. And I'm like, okay, cool. And he's like, you watching Squid Game? And I'm like, yeah, this is like my second time watching it. It's a really cool show. And he's like,
Debatable.
what? You haven't even watched it yet.
I know.
What's wrong
The
with you?
last thing that you tried to have me watch, which popped up in my, continue watching. I was like, no. I don't want to watch this stupid show. What was it? The Row Game?
Oh, yeah. See, the putt man says Squid Games.
Okay.
And then the lovely Jennifer Turner says, that's so TV, Tony.
Yeah.
That's not TV. That's not TV. I watched it on my laptop. How does that? That's not TV.
Just because you don't have it on the TV.
No, that's not how any of that works. And then Bobby says, "You and your weird shows." Wait, I thought you gave up.
Thank
TV.
you. Ha 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 ha. They're
It's
all
not
after you.
television.
They're all after you.
This is bullshit.
Yeah. They're all after you. Still watching the TVs.
I'm not watching TV.
I don't know. You can fight that out with them. Duke it out, man.
I'm not fighting out with them. I'm saying I'm not watching television.
So, okay.
Bobby
Bitch.
says it counts. No, it does not.
Bitch of the week. I have got to talk about
Okay.
the bitch of the week.
Bitch of the week.
Bitch. And the bitch
What's
of the
her
week
name?
goes to. No, it's not her. It's this.
What is that?
This son of a bitch.
What did you do?
It's my phone.
Why did you break it?
So at work, everybody knows that I love to listen to whatever on my phone because I can. And I'm sitting there, and first off, it just like the volume goes up really fucking loud.
Yeah.
And I was it's so bad that when it happened, I actually broke an ornament in my hand.
So you were watching porn
No.
at work.
I was not watching. I don't watch porn.
Then
I
why-
just don't.
Why was your volume low?
Because I had my headphones in.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I don't know why, but all of a sudden it like went up really loud, and I broke one of the ornaments. And then I turned it back down because I was like, "What the? Like, why are you doing this, you piece of crap?" So I turn it down, and I'm cool, right? And then
Yes.
it does it again. I'm like, why? And I know some of you that have Apple products are probably like, it's because it's an Android. No, that's not why. Probably because it's a Samsung or LG. I don't know. There's a phone case in the way. I don't know. So I turn it back down again.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, it
Yes.
sounded like the freaking mic reverb. Really stupid loud. And I'm trying to turn it down, and it's still like it's going back up and down and up and down and up and down. I think I got glitter in the headphone jack. Glitter is everywhere, my friends. Everywhere.
It's kitty glitter.
So I took one of the cans of air and I dusted out.
Yeah.
Thought I was good. Listening to some jams now, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Same damn thing happens. I'm like, oof, that's horrible. Why? So I ended up running up to the library last night to get some books to listen to, and I got
Nice.
some good shit.
Nice. What'd you
I
get?
got the new the songwriter Dolly Parton audiobook.
I love
and
Dolly. She's
also
amazing.
I feel happy listening to her. It just made me really happy. And then I got Badass Habits by Jen Sincero.
Fuck yes.
I
That's the book right over your head there.
well, wait, what?
It's on that side.
That one.
That one. Yes.
But it's the
It's
new
the-
one.
the new one,
The
yeah.
newest one. It's a purple cover. And honestly, I have to go back and listen to it again. It's a 5-hour, so I got through it at work.
Good stuff.
But she has you go and do like some
Are you getting
like
tangled
a
up
work
again?
yeah, kind of, because I'm animated. It's a workbook kind of thing, so I have to go back and listen to it. But I do recommend it. When I take it back, they will have it at the Carroll Library. It's a great book. I really enjoyed it, and it was funny because when you get your receipt from the library, it tells you how much you saved by what you checked out.
Nice.
It was like $130 I saved by using the library. I'm like, what?
So what you're saying
So,
is
yeah.
fuck Geico.
Yeah, exactly. Like, who needs that shit? So, but yeah, if
So
you guys get a chance,
apparently-
check it out.
Bobby says lies. And then she says, me, I win bitch of the week.
Nope.
And then nice reverb.
Thanks.
There's that.
All right. So yeah. Oh man, where am I at?
You're shitting the bed.
Oh gosh. Kenneth says it's been a while since I touched my cards. They were dusty. John says his cards the name of your sex toys. She says cards shut up, I'm high. Okay, all right. And Squid Game ? John says Apple products are stupid and extremely overpriced. Agreed.
Same.
And then Kenna's also chiming in with her old phone and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, that
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm
That's how
like,
that
why
works.
in the hell is this doing this? So yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't have a bitch of the week award for anybody. It was a thing this week. So yeah.
Maybe.
Not good. Not good. That's my complaint.
Hey, at least it's not like a feral old lady raking the street
Or sweeping the street.
or sweeping the street.
Or mowing the lawn in their pajamas and no shoes.
That there's that. Yeah, that was interesting. Not gonna lie. I'm like, all right,
Why?
this is happening right now. I don't fucking
These
know.
are the people in our neighborhood. Yikes, man. Yikes.
One senile bed shit neighbor.
For sure. For sure. Good Lord, man.
Pretty crazy.
So you're going to do Guitar Fridays and Chill Stream Saturday this week?
Duh.
Good.
I'm going to play
Going to,
lots of rock and roll.
going to play the guitars and things. I don't know. I should. Hold on a second, guys. I am checking the calendar because I don't know if I do have. Well, yeah, I would have Survivor Girl. Of course, I would this week.
Yes. Amongst all the other things that you
Yeah, I got my other schedule, so I am going to actually put up when I won't be able to do the podcast because if I'm scheduled out on the floor, I can't make it back in time to do it. So there is that, but this time of year, it is what it is. It happens. So.
I'm just watching the chat.
Oh, okay. Are people doing things and stuff?
No, they're doing people and stuff.
Oh,
Yes.
it's fun. I like that. Oh my God, my friend.
Yes.
This is crazy.
That's what we do.
Yep.
Going to the split screen.
All right. So we were joking around before our podcast like we always do. And I'm hoping that we figured out that the microphones are actually off.
I mean, if they weren't, that would be interesting.
I went back to listen to one of the Survivor Girl ones. I don't know what made me decide to do that because I try not to do that.
Yeah.
And like before the podcast, we're singing songs that are super. That would be more like suitable for this show.
I mean, whatever. It's
Not necessarily that
It's a
one.
sneak peek behind the curtain.
I
Now.
guess so. But I'm like, when did this happen? Did you ever figure out what the problem was with that?
Yeah, apparently one of the camera microphones, like this thing right here,
Oh, yeah.
got switched in the computer, and I still don't know how that happened.
Oh, boy.
So now I have to do a triple check every time we go live, and I'm working on setting this stuff up. That setting is the same.
Yeah, another fun thing to kind of work through.
I still the first couple of times of working side by side with Josh to do Initiative Impossible. He's like, we have to do what? And I'm like, I'm sure there's a better way.
Right.
Haven't figured that out yet.
Just got to plug into the switchboard here, there, there. Yeah.
And don't forget your tinfoil hat.
Yep. God.
Jen says, we need to know which episode, Heather.
Nope. I was thinking about that today because we have been
Yes.
enjoying, like we were talking about the edits and everything
Yeah.
that Josh has been doing for Initiative Impossible. And we've talked about doing animation. I know you guys have heard that before. For some of the fun stuff that we talked about and have talked about in the past
Yes.
on the show, I'd like to see that happen.
Yep.
But when exactly? Because we see him like tirelessly working because he's got
Oh,
a
God.
full-time job. He's got
Yeah.
schooling that he's doing,
Yep.
and then he's doing that on top of everything.
Well, and that's the crazy part
What?
about it is like with all the shows that we have, because we're getting pretty close to well, you know what? Actually, let's do that right now.
Okay.
Let's run through just the shows we got, and that will put us right
Let's-
into the shout outs.
Let's dote on what we're doing.
Because I think what Jen was talking about,
Yeah.
she's laughing right now. It's Survivor Girl Sundays that you do. So let's start at the top of the week and run with what shows we're doing for starting on Sunday.
Okay. So Survivor Girl is 3 Sundays a month,
Yep.
and it starts at 6 o'clock. And I think I'm up to 74 episodes. Plus, I've been throwing in when I can because my schedule has switched around now on Mondays. And if I did a boo boo like I did today, which I'll get into that later, I have not been I will continue when I can to be able to
Right.
do those motivational Mondays, if you will. So there's 4 of those plus 74 of Survivor Girl. And then Tuesdays are Initiative Impossible, Tuesday Night Rants through This Is My Brain. And technically, I think we have, 7 episodes on Initiative Impossible?
Yeah.
You know, with the edits and different stuff and the
And yes, it is
full
74 episodes.
74. Okay, I thought so. And then, that's all broken down into little pieces and whatnot. And then what else do we got?
We have
Crystal LaFay.
Crystal LaFay.
She's got her show once a month, like what Mitch used to do. And hers is on Wednesdays
Yeah,
at
Midget's
2. Yeah, at 2 o'clock, correct? Yes. And then on Thursday, we do this show.
Well, you forgot Tuesday Night Rants with This Is My Brain.
I said that.
Okay.
I said that. I haven't been able to keep up much with what's all going on. Yeah. But down there at the other HQ or where Jeremy has his shows going on, they have Tuesday Night Rants. And I think those start at 7 or 8 o'clock. I think it varies.
It varies.
And then on Thursday or Wednesday, Crystal. Thursday, us at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
And then Friday, Guitar Fridays at 8 generally. And then you have, I'll let you finish that.
Well, and that's the, here, let me go back to the split screen. Oh. Actually, you know what, we're going to be. But yeah, we have Guitar Fridays, which I am, how many episodes into? 44 episodes of Guitar Fridays and 26 episodes of Chill Stream. So yeah, the whole week is full of doing pre-production, production, post-production, and then figuring out a way to get more bang for your buck on this channel. Plus, we're going to be doing a lot of consolidating stuff and starting another channel to catch everything that we do here.
Right.
Because we're an insane person. Like, we don't have enough on our plates.
We are an insane person.
Yes.
We are just together. We form like Transformers,
right?
Or Voltron.
No.
I want to be the cat.
I'm gonna be Vol Transformer.
Okay, that sounds about right. It is 2021, so you can do that.
Did you know Christ was a Jew?
Oh my god!
You've seen that movie, haven't you?
Depends. What is what?
The Ringer.
Oh, no. God. I know quotes from it, but no, I haven't actually watched.
Get out.
I know the quotes. That's what I know. That's how it is. That's what I do. Oh, boy. So there's a lot of different things. Let's see here. I'm going to catch up over here because you guys are popping off over here on YouTube. John says, I love LG phones, but they're made in Korea and they're going to discontinue all LG phones and focus on TVs only. Yep. So their phones are going downhill in quality. Oh, okay. That explains a lot. Ken is asking, can I come on Saturday?
What? That's fine. I mean,
John says, yes, you can. If you build it, they will come. If you show up, he won't say no. Kenneth says, car ride times. Yes.
Whee!
Okay. And then John says, speaking of animation, Tony, how's that stick figure coming along? LOL.
My stick figure had a stroke.
And then Brandon says, if I come on the show, can the CGI my gut away? CGI is great, but I don't think it is that great. And Jerry Simpson is tuning in. And hello.
Hi, Jerry.
Yes. I didn't know that she know about this show. I feel like I have to behave now. Jerry, don't plug your ears, Jerry.
What? Why would you say that?
Because
what?
I'm an innocent in her eyes, I think. I mean, all right.
Jerry,
so anyway.
Jerry, if you're listening, there is nothing innocent about Heather.
I mean, sometimes.
I call bullshit.
Okay, so anyway, don't put this on the big screen, Jerry. Plug your ears.
Do it!
Don't listen. Oh, gosh. She says, hi, Heather. Cat's out of the bag. She knows.
You shit the bed.
Oh, I'm sweary on this one, though, Jerry. I'm sweary here.
So, yeah, part of the process is getting through 1 week without having a nuclear meltdown mentally because of all of the stuff that we do on a weekly basis with all of these shows. And we're getting ready to add more as soon as we can get all of the pre-production stuff done to get it to you guys, because we have a certain level that we perform at.
Yeah.
And if that's not going to perform with the people that we bring on, we take the time to either cultivate that because they're willing to put the work in,
Yeah, for sure.
or we don't do the work because they're not doing the work.
This is true. Like if you want to do a podcast, there's a lot of work to a podcast. And we talk about this a lot because I feel like it is a big thing. It's kind of a hard thing at this time of year because of me being back to work at Bronner's and everything. So pretty much like today, I showed up later. I can't be here to help set up everything, especially right now. And especially seems how this morning I woke up at 7 when I was supposed to be leaving at 7:15. I shut off all 3 alarms apparently that I had set for me to get up on time.
I don't want to go to work.
But that's the funny thing is I really do enjoy going to work. And then I finally, by the time I'm getting ready to get out the door and whatnot, I had to add coolant to the Ford, because it runs fabulous. I couldn't open up the hood. I was like, I don't know if am I supposed to stay home today? Like, what are we doing here? Am I not supposed to go? Because I can't get this open. And I'm either going to be on the side of the road, like calling in, or just chilling in my sweatpants at home, having sweatpants adventures. I don't know. I don't know what to say here. So I messaged Adam. He come down and like pounded on the hood, and I pulled the thing, and it finally popped up. I'm like, all right, we're in business. Let's get out of here. So I filled it up, and I was late coming to work, but luckily this time of year we have flex time. So you can either be there at 8 o'clock or you can be there at 9 o'clock. And then you just have to stay later. So it worked out. I was okay. But I was also like, all right. But old Heather would have had a meltdown about it and be like, life, But now I'm just like, I guess I'm not supposed to be there right now. I'll get there when I get there. And that's just how, instead of letting it like stop me, I'm like, all right, this is what today is. And that's just how it is. I slept through my alarm. I had to wipe off the drool and, grab the coffee and get out the door. It's just what it is.
Well, speaking of grabbing drool and coffee, we have to give shout outs and sponsors.
Yeah, for sure.
A shout out and sponsors. So
a shout out and the sponsors.
So I'll let you get to that first.
I do want to give a couple different shout outs too, and this is kind of improving it here. I need to look up a couple things here really quick.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Carol's Farmers Market. I'm going to go ahead and give them a quick shout out because Lauren has been working really hard to get a lot of things going for the community and with the farmers market. And now for those of you that have a ride up to the farmers market can get a free ride up to the Carol Farmers Market through Thumbody. So they are bus stop locations are Abbey Apartments at 10 a.m., Carol Alpine South at 10:10. Carol Senior Commons at 10:15, Turner Apartments at 10:25, and Market Drop Off at 10:40. So, and then it leaves from the Carol Farmers Market at 12:30. So you can get a ride up to the farmers market at these different bus stops for free, but only to go up to the market.
The market.
So they are running that, and that's on Saturday, and those are the times. You guys can go and look at the flyer on the Carol Farmers Market page.
Yes.
So you can see all those times and make sure that you don't miss the ride up there to the farmers market.
Yeah.
Lots of produce, lots of food. They are now accepting EBT up there as well, WIC, all that stuff.
Yes.
So you're able to get your produce and all your different baked goods and everything like that. You just get coins.
Yep.
Wooden coins, I think there are tokens and
redeemable tokens.
Yeah, so you're able to get your stuff that way as well. So it's been cool that she's been pushing for that to help the community and people to be able to do that.
Well, and we actually had a blast at the farmers market for the Pumpkin Festival.
Yes, we did.
So one of the fun parts about all of that is we actually took some pictures. Not just for our own self-amusement.
This is true.
But here's one that Heather and I took because do you want to give a shout out to the
person who actually took the picture.
Yeah, I just have to go ahead and look over here. It's Brittany Squires. She has her own page. I did post it over on Don't Make This Weird, and I gave the shout out over there. It's to Squires Shutter Moments Photography.
So we're gonna go.
And
to that
she
picture.
actually took all of the pictures for the Pumpkin Festival. So here, oh gosh, in true form and fashion. I mean, what else should we do when we have pumpkins? You know?
Do you like my pumpkin?
Yeah, yeah. So that's a picture, a picture from the farmers market, which
Yes.
was fantastic. And she's like, "Oh, I have to listen. Now I have to listen to you guys because." So yeah, so that was one of the fun things that we were able to do up there. And then I had another picture. This picture to me, did you load it?
Yeah,
Do you have
it's
it? So this picture to me is a bunch of really strong women that I get to know, get to be a part of, and are in my life, which is really cool because they've all battled through something
Yes.
and are still like, no, I am still continuing to move forward and to live life. And this is this. So this is all of us in our glory. So I believe there's Jen, Dawn, and Katie
Yes.
who joined me in the picture. A lot of fun. I appreciate these ladies so much. They do give me a lot of inspiration and strength as well. So do appreciate that. John saying, I like the pumpkin, Tony. Okay, and I also am going to go over here really
like
quick,
my
you
pumpkin,
guys. I had another shout out too, and I just have to pull it up, guys. Just give me a moment.
Jen says, "Hey, I know them."
Yeah, that was awesome. I appreciated you guys joining me in that. That was really
Yeah.
cool. And also, I gotta find her. Okay, and there's another cool thing that they are going to be doing, and this is actually through Joey from Rose Gold Realty.
Nice.
She had sent this over to me. This is a first time home buyer seminar that they're doing to
No
help
shit.
people out.
Hell yeah.
Your guide to home ownership, guest speakers including local lenders, home insurance agencies, title companies, home inspectors, real estate professionals. And it is going to be on the 16th of October at 1 p.m. at Rose Gold. And they also are going to have lunch provided as well. So if you guys are looking to purchase a home, your first time home buyer, you can go and join them out there. They're on the corner of 24 and 46, just outside of Caro.
Fat kid approved. Free food.
Yep, there you go. So, I mean, if you guys are looking to buy your first home, and there's a lot of stuff I didn't know when I first went to go buy a home.
Yeah.
So go ahead and touch base with Joey and the crew over there at Rose Gold. They are doing some pretty cool stuff to help you guys out. So now I'm going to get into the original shout outs here,
The
guys.
OG shout outs.
Thank you guys for being patient here. Oh, and finally, YouTube is showing me that there's 7 people and more that keep on jumping on. So I'm going to give a shout out to Buns and Roses. We talked a little bit about them. They're at the farmers market. They join us in Caro at the Caro Farmers Market. They're really cool. Sweet people. They do tea, tarot, candles. Their candles actually have the wood wicks. Their packaging is biodegradable, which is really cool. They also do yoga, Reiki healings, and all kinds of other cool stuff.
I love Buns
Tibetan
and Roses
singing, singing bowl, all that
That is
stuff.
cool.
You guys can check them out on Instagram at Buns and Roses Holistics or www.bunsandrosesholistics.com or on Facebook.
Yay!
Or
Facebook.
also you can contact them at 989-671-7320. And moving on to Stone Cottage Farm of Mayville, we absolutely love them.
I need more
I
soap.
mean, they're like family. The goat farm, they have soap. Oh no. Oh gosh. He's crying, my friends. They have been getting a lot of orders. Plus, they've been doing the farmers market over in Davison or Flint Farmers Market. Sorry, guys. So all their soap has been like selling out like crazy.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I love the fact that, and it's hilarious because a lot of the people that come on the show that have these small businesses, they tell us after they've been on the show that they've either one sold out or they just can't keep up with the workload
Yeah.
of after they've come on the show because we promoted it. Now, I don't believe that. I believe they're just really good products.
They do.
But that's the thing is like Stone Cottage Farm, She did a porch drop off, which was amazing.
Yeah.
She's like, so if you see the soap that you want, order it yesterday because it's probably not going to be there today.
Yeah. I did have a question I just want to touch base with. Jerry
Yes.
was asking how much longer is the Carroll Farmers Market season going? They are going till October 30th.
Yes.
October 30th. So there is that. But yeah, back to Stone Cottage Farm of Mayville. You guys, if you get a chance, go to their Etsy. It's at www.etsy.com/shop/Stone Cottage Farm Soap.
Yep.
And you can see what scents they have available, or just go see them at the farmer's market. Get their fresh bread that they make, all of that stuff. They have all kinds of really good stuff. Yeah. And their ingredients, their first ingredients and everything that they make is love.
Yep.
And I truly believe that. There are some great people there at Stone Cottage Farm.
Yep.
And then last but not least on my shout out list, Katie. Creative Crafts by Kate. She does sewing and machine embroidery along with custom vinyl work. She did the sticker, I guess you would call it, for the blind back there. The yeah, it's back there. But it's really, really cool. You can go and check her out on It's Just a Thing. Cancer sucks, and I freaking agree with that. 120 million %.
Fuck cancer.
Let's just say that. Like, why not? It's the truth. Okay, passing it on to you. Thank you guys for hanging out.
To me. Oh, Cray. Let's see here. The Harvest. If you guys are in Caro or Frankenmuth, go check out The Harvest. They are a local coffee house, which is amazing. It's called Harvester Craft on Facebook. They do teas, coffees, incredible food that's really healthy for you, too. And they are amazing. Go check them out. Megan, Matt, Sam, Nikki, Emily, Christina. I'm losing all the friggin' names as they're coming to me. But these ladies over there know how to make a wicked cup of tea, and they know how to make some amazing food. In fact, to transition over to them, Emily Steely, who is one of the lovely girls there, she is a massage therapist also. And she does do house calls, which is amazing. House calls. Wow, I can't talk. And you can reach her at 989-492-6251. She does therapeutic massage, relaxation massage, trigger point therapy, cranial sarcol. I totally fucked that up.
Cranial sacral.
Sacral. There we go. Sac. Get the sac, right? Light healing touch, reflexology, and joint mobility. Incredible massage therapist. Go check her out. In fact, we need to work out some like discounts or something. That they heard about it on the
totally
the Don't Make This Weird podcast. And just it's incredible because these girls over there at the Harvest are so multifaceted. Mm-hmm. They're incredible. Speaking of working on health, thank you, Emily, for that amazing transition. Heather and I started this journey about 10 months ago now.
You know what? I honestly don't know, and I should, but I don't.
You're fired. But no, over here locally, actually, which is kind of cool. Shelson's Natural Health at 21 North Ulmer Street, Carroll, Michigan, 48723. Dr. Matthew J. Shelton, he is amazing over there, who does homeopathic, holistic, all kinds of incredible stuff. That helps you with your health into the process of making you a healthier person. So if you want to give that a shot, you can reach them at 855-672-2600, or they're also on Facebook. And if you want a female doctor, we see Dr. Katie, who's amazing.
Yeah.
Love, love, love Dr. Katie. She's also at Shelson's Natural Health, and you can reach her at 855-672-2600. Yeet it across the studio.
Throw it at your co-host.
But yeah, what do you have to lose but your health?
And I just want to go ahead and kind of add on to that, because we have been seeing her, but they do work with our regular doctors as well, like
Absolutely.
our family doctors. So, you know, to get testing and whatnot that they would do, they can see that as well. So, you know, it's not completely cutting that out, but they do work with them as well. Yeah. And I have enjoyed this journey. I've enjoyed being able to go and see Katie and work through natural stuff as well. Because Lord knows there's been a lot of Hot Mess Express going on with this one. And if you guys are facing the same thing, it's good to check in with them as well.
Well, and that's the thing is, honestly, the only
issue I had is that I did not do it sooner.
And I've heard that, and I've heard that on the radio with the bariatric commercials they talk
Right.
about, but it's the truth.
It truly
Anything
is.
with going towards, working through the health and whatnot. Yeah. And I know you guys don't want to sit here and hear this the whole time, honestly, but it is what it is. It is part of our life. It's part of what we're doing. We hope to inspire, hopefully,
And that's the thing.
better
is
choices.
to do all the stuff we have to do, you can't do this with poor health because you got to
No.
stay on top of it.
And that's something that John actually had mentioned on here
Yeah.
with everything that you guys got going on. How are you going to throw in retro gaming? True.
we're
Like
insane.
it's a good thing, but it doesn't mean that we have to go live when we do it. We can always do pre-records on
Right.
certain things. Like we talked about cooking with Heather because I am a dumpster fire when it comes to that stuff, even though I love cooking, but I throw away things and I need that back. And I don't even know. Tony thinks it's funny. I
What's
don't
in
know.
the box?
I don't know how hilarious it actually would be now. I'm not really sure.
Just hearing the conversations that Heather has with herself while
It'd be
she's
like-
cooking is so freaking funny.
The funny one was as I was trying to open up a can of like kidney beans, I think it was. And you guys have the worst the worst can opener ever.
That was not mine.
Ever. And I'm like, who buys these torture devices? Like, do you want? I'm like, I just want my beans open. What is going on here? So I'm fighting with this stupid can opener.
I hate that thing.
It's the worst. And I'm just like, all right, just want my beans. I just want to cook. And then, of course, like I throw a box away because I'm good at that kind of thing. And I'm like, I need my box back. I don't know how long I need to cook this for. So yeah, that's some of the commentary. It might not be as funny as you thought it was, but
Here's
I
the
don't know.
best part is when you're looking for the box and you hear shit crashing in the kitchen like pots and pans and silverware. And I'm like,
Yeah.
where the fuck was the box at?
Right. Pulling it out of the garbage disposal. I don't know. I guess I could see where that could be kind of funny, but I think it would be fun to do. It's just actually putting it together and doing it. Maybe just do one recording of it, and if it goes good, yeah. And another thing that makes me think about this is the master classes from Greta Van Fleet. Have you guys seen those? Have
That
you
shit
seen
is
that?
hilarious.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, before we
Little
do
bit.
that, there was a video on my old Facebook profile, which got deleted, of me actually cooking in the kitchen, making zucchini bread.
Got deleted?
Yeah, it's fucking Facebook. Apparently,
Yeah.
you can't piss them off, and they just like, oh, we're gonna take it personal and fact check you with making zucchini bread.
From like 3 years ago.
That was like, 3 or 4 years ago,
Yeah.
but whatever. So I will be making zucchini bread soon, and Fat Kid approved. Anyways,
it is.
Greta Van Fleet masterclass. Let's get into
Yeah.
that.
So they get a lot of shade. They
Oh,
get a
God.
lot of shade. We had got the chance to we missed one of our shows here
Yep.
for Don't Make This Weird because Ian showed up like Oprah, only like Bob Dylan-y Oprah, and came into the studio and was like, you get a ticket and you get a ticket. And we all went down to Greta Van Fleet, courteous of him getting tickets for us to go.
At St. Andrews Hall.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun. It was cool. There was some setbacks. We've talked about this in past, mostly with me, but we've talked about this in the past. And anyway, they were fantastic live.
Oh my God, yes.
I have no complaints.
Better live, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a lot of fun. Obviously, but they do get a lot of haters.
Oh, God,
They
yeah.
get a lot of shade thrown at them. They have taken a ton of pictures, and people were like, "Would you guys just hurry up and make an album already instead of taking so many pictures?" And just like, okay, Robert from frickin' some little town over here. What are you doing? Get off of them.
Right,
They're out selling out whatever stadiums and
Right.
selling tickets left and right. So anyway, I saw that, and then I of course it was a link to their masterclass video, and I'm like, what is this?
That shit's hilarious.
And I'm watching like all of the negative people just. So I click the link, and it's Josh dressed up and he's acting a part, which little known fact, before they started really getting into their music, they used to act and do
Yes.
all kinds of little skits
Yes.
and shows and stuff and write scripts.
Yep.
So they've been creative for a very long time and they're not
Yes.
very old.
Right.
They're very like old souls, I would say, but
Oh, yeah.
like not very old. And they post this video
Yep.
of these master classes, and there are several of them now, and they're actually, I think they're kind of funny.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty funny. So you guys can check those out. It's just like a spoof of what a master class would be, only taught by these characters that they've made up. And it cracks me up, like the genius of behind all of that. Not only
Shit's
are they doing
hilarious.
music and selling CDs and everything else, that they're now doing this stuff in their downtime.
And that's the thing that I really have to laugh about a lot of these musicians and some of these Hollywood actors. They understand it's a farce and they're not taking themselves too seriously.
Yeah.
And they're really being meta about it by being meta about it, which is so
Right.
fucking funny.
Yeah. and it's funny because people don't get it.
No.
And then they're just
No.
like, why aren't you just making music? I'm sorry, but people that are creative like that need more outlets than just one thing. You know.
One of the reasons why I like Ryan Reynolds so much, because he is
Oh, gosh.
mastered sarcasm and self-deprecating humor.
He is. He's not just a pretty face.
No, he's funny as hell.
Got so many different talents. Like you wouldn't even. It's funny. Like I love people like that have more layers than just one thing that they're known for. It's crazy. Like it blows my mind. I remember growing up and people the big thing was
Yeah,
tell us what you want to be when you grow up.
of course.
Well, I wanted to be all kinds of things.
Yeah.
But it was always like a blunt thing of you need to pick one thing. You need to figure out what you're going to be when you grow up and just one thing. Why?
No. Sorry.
Why would you want to just pick one thing? I mean, don't you want to be able to have a variety of stuff?
Nope.
I don't know.
Well, and that's what's funny about it is all the stuff that it's been done over the years with the really successful actors and musicians. They've got their hands in 25 million different things.
Right.
I mean, not we're comparing apples to oranges here, but it's one of those things. Look at all the shit that we do from a creative standpoint. And if we couldn't do these things, we'd be a little sideways.
I agree. Like totally. I do. I agree with it. Some people think that we're crazy because we have so many different things going on,
Right.
but to not have that outlet, like that's a bummer. Like I haven't done music in a while. I love doing music. I love writing music, as do you.
Yep.
But it's been a minute since I've actually done that. And I'm feeling that. I'm feeling the, that push to, okay, you need to get back out there and start doing certain things and start being, paying honor to that.
Right.
Being honor, doing that to, for yourself. So got a couple things over here on YouTube as
What
we
you
start to
got?
kind of wind down over here. John is saying, hey, Facebook, you are a social media platform. What gave you the right to fact check anyone? Take a tip from YouTube. They have been around a lot longer than you have, and they don't care what you post as long as it's not copyrighted. Yeah, there are some things. They have kind of changed up a bit. You really do have to, click certain buttons to make sure that you are saying that this is not child appropriate. There's all kinds of, there's so many different things now that you, when it first started, when we first started 4 years ago, it wasn't as bad, but it has changed a lot because, of the participation trophy world that we live in now and all the different things that are, I hate to say that, but it is the truth. But I have come to find out too with Facebook, one of my friends actually is continually just got out of Facebook jail for something he posted 3 years ago, and then they just put him back in it for 30 days with no messaging from something from 4 years or 5 years or something ago. So I can't even keep up anymore.
I've been in Facebook jail a few different times because what I said was right, and I fact checked it before I posted it.
Yeah. Brandon's giving the peace sign. I don't know if that means he's leaving or taking out. I'm over you guys. I'm done. Kind of
Fuck this
left.
shit, I'm out.
Yeah. John says, you're right. It has changed a lot, but they are not going to delete your video simply because they don't agree with the facts that you are saying. I think
Yeah, no, they've done that quite
they
a lot.
have done that too. I think they put us on a little timeout for a minute.
Yeah, they actually deleted all of our videos, which is really weird. And then for some obscure reason, as it glitches out.
As the cameras go off.
But yeah, no, like I think it was like 48 hours, all our videos were gone.
Yeah.
And then for some odd mysterious reason, they all came back.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it was an update or just we've said enough shit to piss off YouTube.
Something like that. You know, and by saying that he means him and Chris, not me.
No, you were part of the process.
I mean, I guess guilty by association, but other than that, though, like, I think it was mostly like you guys.
Yeah, whatever.
This is a good time to tell you guys about tuning in to solidstateradio.net,
Right.
where they air pretty much anything that we say, which is really cool of them.
Yeah, because they let us say fucking stuff.
Those kinds of things. Yeah,
Yes.
all of those things. So if you guys get a chance to go check them out, I think we are actually re-aired on Sundays.
Sure. I'd have to look at the schedule. Keep talking.
Yeah, we have to look at the schedule. We are horrible at this. Let's just call it what it is. Yeah, we suck at this. This is what happens. But yeah, you guys can go check that out and all the other shows that they do have available over there. One of my favorites is that they re-air a lot of Michigan bands and interviews with bands and things. And we actually did crash the studio.
That was so much
I hung
fun.
out with Sean after we got a really good lunch at the Detroit Burger Bar. Which was really, really good on our last. Gosh, was that our last little buddy day? Oh, that was a long time ago. Trying to break the studio over here. But yeah, so we did actually go over there, and I think you did get the interview that we did.
Yeah, we actually
remember. I don't remember listening back to that, which is weird because we try not to. I don't know if you still do. I haven't really listened to much of our stuff in a while. But I expect you guys to. So thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening.
All right.
To
So
all of
yeah,
that.
Don't Make This Weird is 9 p.m.
Yeah.
And what do we got
On Sundays?
Saturdays? Yeah, on Sundays. And
Okay.
Survivor Girl is at 10 a.m. on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So
I got a Saturday
looking
spot,
I know,
suckers.
right? That's right.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Thank you, South State.
Anthony's show is 10 p.m. on Friday.
Okay. Check that out. The Mercurials.
Yep, the Mercurials. And then what else? He's also got one on Thursday too, which is
Oh,
kind of cool.
sweet. What time on Thursdays?
10.
Okay, so after this show.
Yep.
Go check them out on solidstateradio.net. Anthony is from the Mercurials. I love his faces when he's playing. He looks super angry, but he's not. A lot of fun if you guys get a chance to check them out.
Yeah.
I was driving home the other day and I heard him on the radio and I was like, oh, that's pretty sweet. That's
Nice.
pretty cool. So John is jumping on here really quick. He says, when I was young, I just had no idea what I wanted to be when I grew up because I wasn't grown up yet and the options were changing constantly. When you were in third grade, did you know what you wanted to be a podcaster? Hell no. It didn't exist yet.
Right.
Exactly. Like, that's a really good point. I remember when I was younger, I wanted to be a dancer and not that kind, just so you guys know.
Right.
But a tap dancer of all things. But I couldn't just pick one thing because as I grew up, I wanted to write poetry. I wanted to do everything that I possibly could. I don't think it should just be limited to one thing.
Yeah.
You know, because what is that saying about putting all your eggs in one basket?
You got to
No.
diversify.
You really do. I feel like that's a huge thing. It doesn't mean that you have to go to college and get a shit ton of debt. Not really.
Right.
No. I have it, but it doesn't mean I want it. And
Yep.
I'm not even doing the thing that I was set out to do in the first place. I'm still paying on a debt for something that I'm not even.
Yep.
So that's frustrating. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that.
Jen says, I still don't know what I want to do when I grow up. And congratulations, guys. We've reached 100 messages today on Restart.
You guys, congratulations. You guys are awesome. You help us to reach our goals, meet our goals. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
I say goals.
Achievements.
Oh, achievements. Thanks, guys. You guys help us reach our achievements.
There's
Oh,
that.
One more thing before we're done with the show. You had
Wah.
mentioned something about doing a 12-hour stream. I think that was on Chill Stream.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the things that was brought up by you guys because apparently, for whatever reason, you want more of us. Not quite sure why,
Weirdos.
but you know what? I'm going to give the fans and the friends of the channel what you guys want. So if you guys want to go through and have some stuff out there for 12 hours, toss out what you guys would want to see us to do within reason.
Within reason, especially you over there on Twitch, because you guys get a little bit strange.
Yeah, because I'm not going to run around raping a penguin. That's just not happening.
No, it's not happening.
No, nope.
Nor am I.
So yeah, toss some ideas out to the Facebook page and let us know what you guys want to see for a 12-hour stream. We may kick it off with like a 6-hour stream and see what that
yeah,
goes.
see how it goes that
Yeah.
way.
And then, we'll kind of get the test waters rocking and rolling, and then we can go from there. Because, I mean, that's the thing is we can combine all kinds of shit to do a Guitar Friday chill stream and possibly like a Motivational Monday
Yeah.
with Don't Make This Weird. And just kind of cycle people in and out. I mean, if you guys want to be part of that whole process, that would be fun.
that would be fun.
Live in studio. But you guys got to let us know what you want to see so we can give you what you want.
So is that a 12-hour live stream?
Yeah.
Or is it just like we could play videos? Does it have to be a live stream?
I mean, well, if you're going to do a live stream, might as well make it 12 hours, right?
But does it have? It has to be a live stream, is
Well,
what you're
yeah,
telling me.
that's
Like
kind
we
of the
can't.
process.
Okay. Well, I didn't know because I was like, well, if we pre-recorded and we threw those in and we did this and we did that.
Jen says 12-hour of NES gameplay.
Yes, back in the day. Let's say,
Back
let's
in
pull,
the day.
let's pull all nighter. Let's rage. And then Kenneth says, I want a 12-hour chill stream.
Wow.
All right, she's.
A lot of magic.
That
play.
is a lot of magic. I can't commit. But then again, I don't jump on and play online. I prefer the cards, the cardboard.
I like watching myself be a dumpster fire.
Well,
It's
let's not put Tony in charge of this 12-hour stream. It's going to be nothing but dumpsters and fires. Heard it here
With
first.
Tingly Bowl 6.
And John's chiming in and says, mix it up a bit. Little Guitar Friday with MTG Arena with some retro gaming, maybe a little Don't Make This Weird Thursday thrown in there. So everyone has a chance to throw shade at each other.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
I like the way you think. And we can possibly bring in some like an Initiative Impossible too.
Why not?
Yes.
We should do it all.
Yes. Do it all.
Because why not?
Do it.
Because we can.
Do it.
Let's go.
Do it.
Let's just do it.
Do it.
There, it's settled. We're gonna do it.
Do it!
When exactly? Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
We're gonna have to. Well, I mean, here's the thing: is the farmers market will be done soon,
Yes, it will.
so we could possibly do it on a Saturday, and
True.
just move right into chill stream.
Yeah, that's a good thing. And then I
So-
could join you.
Yeah.
We could do some music. Let's practice some songs.
No. You guys don't want to see me play
Let's
guitar
get the
again, do you?
band back together. No, I
Get
mean
the
like
band back
you and
together.
I. Let's do some songs.
Yeah.
Maybe pull Hope on here. A couple other people.
Get Dino back on.
Yeah, maybe Brian and somebody else. Vinny.
Ian, Benny. Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's bring the
do it.
band together. Sam.
We're getting the band back together.
You guys like some Sam? Essential mushrooms.
We got to get Josh in the studio then.
Yeah. So
Drummer Josh, not
drummer
Techie Dude.
Josh. Techie dude can come too.
Yes,
I mean, whatever.
Techie Dude.
And then Kenneth says, just do it.
Do it.
John says, make it like a badass Swiss Army knife where you just have everything all in one. Yes,
That's right.
guitar. Get Kenna there. Kenna says, get Kenna there.
Get Kenna there.
All right, guys, it's that time.
Is
we
it
got
already
like
that
2
time?
minutes, but it's time to wind down and get on with it because I got to work tomorrow. All that fun jazz. So thank you guys for tuning in, helping us to reach our achievements.
Yes.
All of this shenanigans, all these different things we got going on.
What doesn't make my balls jiggle?
I didn't tune in to tell that story, I guess. So So anyway, thank you guys for joining in and tuning in. It was good to see Jerry, but hopefully she doesn't go back and tell my family like just how weird
Oh,
I
she's
am.
totally gonna do that.
It's just true. They already
Do it,
know.
Jerry.
They
Do
already
it.
know I'm weird.
Do it.
So.
Do it.
So thank you guys again. Tune in to solidstateradio.net. Shout out to Sean and Adam over there. They just celebrated their 4 years, their fourth
We gotta
birthday.
get them back into the studio.
They were fun. We have to get them
Yes.
back in. And we're also been chatting with Final Confession to try to get them into the studio too. So we're working on getting the bands back in and other people coming to join us, guys. Don't fret. We'll get them in here. So
did you see what you did? Don't fret.
don't
the band.
fret with the bands. Actually, I didn't realize I did that, but I'm clever. Thank you. Thanks for pointing that out. So anything else before we head out? And
I really wish I could have a banana so I could just eat the banana and stare in the camera.
that would be strange. I actually was watching. I got caught up like stupid TikTok will pop up on Facebook, as you're scrolling.
I hate TikTok.
So I clicked on one of them and it was kind of funny because this wife and her husband, he's sitting there like leaning against the counter and he was getting ready to eat a banana and he had to take a bite of it and she goes whap on his head. And he's like, ugh. And she's like, now you know how it feels, and walks out. I was like, oh. So yeah, there's some little gold nuggets there sometimes on TikTok.
I hate TikTok.
So now that you say banana, I'm just like dying over here.
I was talking about Josh as he was watching the show,
Yeah.
staring attentively at the
with a banana,
with a banana.
not losing eye contact.
Eye contact.
With that being said, guys, thank you for tuning in, and don't forget,
What?
keep it weird.